Well, we can all exhale now. The NCAA tournament will not be expanding to 96 teams yet. Players know that even if they sneeze, it's best to do it away from the running back. The ball coach basically carrying his foursome. Watch this. He hits the birdie.
Hey,
to move the one under.
That's our first birdie, Mandy.
Yeah, I know it is. How many times have you watched Steven Garcia or any other quarterback and asked yourself, what is he looking at?
You got a couple things working for you.
Okay. And you thought the guys were just driving around in circles. Okay, Rick, here's the story. Steve Spurrier says he let his operations manager fill out his ballot. Hey, Rick, what's the capital of Iowa?
Des Moines.
Des Moines. Check this out. The coach isn't wearing any shoes. Let's see who's taller, okay? Turn this way. Let's see who's taller.
Pull it out. No, I think I'm trying to pull it out.
Game over. What is it?
Oh!
I didn't have my game plan. Oh, it is the lights.
There you go.
I mean, she spent most of her time here in the laundry room, washing everyone's stinky, sweaty jerseys. It's playoff basketball up the road in Charlotte. The Bobcats in their first ever playoff series trying to avoid a sweep at the hands of the Magic. It is game 4, and Larry Brown has his guys within 2 in the fourth quarter. Then it kind of all goes downhill. Michael Petrus stepping back for the 3, and just like that, it's a 5-point lead for Orlando. It gets worse. Look at Dwight Howard just making DJ Augustine look silly. That's embarrassing. Petrus hits another 3, and that will do it. Orlando wins it 99-90 to sweep the series. Charlotte's season is over. Newberry College has a new basketball coach. Dave Davis replaces Steve DeMeo, who resigned after only 1 season last week. Athletics director Brad Edwards introduced his new head coach this morning on campus. Davis arrives at Newberry from Pfeiffer University in Charlotte, where he spent the last 14 years. Expect some scoring in Newberry next year. Davis's teams average more than 100 points a game.
I'm just chomping at the bit to get things rolling here, and I can't wait to get to know these players better and start practice and get this thing rolling, because I think, you know, we have a chance to be very good if we'll work at it.
Gamecock baseball team is looking good for a national seed in the NCAA tournament this year. South Carolina is now ranked 7th in the Baseball America poll after the sweep of Georgia this weekend. Also, Sam Dyson is this week's SEC Pitcher of the Week for his complete game shutout yesterday. To the majors now, it is the first major league hit for former Gamecock Justin Smoke tonight. He was called up by the Rangers last week and had gone 0 for 9 with 4 walks before this double. Smoke is 1 for 3 tonight with another walk as the Rangers lose to the Tigers. You just knew that kid was going to get called up. He's doing quite well.
Yeah, had to be. All right,
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Mandy. Right now, we're talking about some bad luck that may have saved the life of a local baseball player. Blake Gruhl got hit in the eye with a ball, leading to a very important discovery by doctors. Mandy Mitchell has Blake's story.
Few things are simpler than a game of catch on a sunny day at baseball practice.
Coming out here every day is where I can refresh my mind and just have fun and relax and not worry about anything that's going on.
And for USC Sumter baseball player Blake Gruhl, what's going on is a lot to think about, especially for a college freshman.
It was a few days after I moved in. Me and my buddy Chris Waters were hitting in the cage. He hit one off the side of a post and it came and hit me in my eye.
After looking at the x-rays, doctors noticed more than just a busted eye. They saw some nodules on Blake's thyroid. Further tests revealed cancer.
Everybody's first reaction is they think of death, and of course that's the first thing that came to my mind.
You never think anybody close to you is capable of having something like that, and for that to be diagnosed in an 18-year-old kid was pretty shocking.
Once the shock wore off, Blake was able to begin his fight. The doctors told him the cancer is treatable. Luckily, they caught it early.
He just said it's a miracle, sort of, that I got hit in my eye.
After 2 surgeries and several trips from Sumter to Charleston, his hometown, he's been doing well and beating the disease.
And I just want to take this story and hopefully inspire some young kids, and like when they're going through tough times, I can tell them that story and hopefully inspire them.
Proof that what seems like bad luck can sometimes be a big break. Mandy Mitchell, WIS News 10 Sports.
Well,
He is the best defensive linemen on the team.
Real tough kid, real good. I love him. I pick him any day to play with me.
We use him as an example every day in practice. I mean, we can't block him. Our offensive line can't block him. I mean, he hustles all the time. We say, hey, why can't you guys be like Cedric?
But to be more like Cedric Cornelius, you would have to see things from his perspective. And most of the time, that's looking up. I'm really short. I'm 5'1". Let's see who's taller, okay? Turn this way. Let's see who's taller.
You got him by 2 inches.
Cedric is listed as a generous 5'3" on the AC Flora roster. But don't let that fool you.
In order to play defensive line, you got to play low, and I already have an advantage being so short.
And the little man has some guts. That's why he challenged the coaches to give him a shot as a lineman.
It was last year, and we had some problems with our defensive lineman kind of stand up being blocked.
I just came out there and told the coach, let me play.
And obviously, I looked at him. I said, Cedric, I'm a little worried you might get hurt.
Not only did he not get hurt, he knocked a couple of offensive linemen on their rear ends.
It only took 2 days of practice putting him down there. We couldn't block him. We said, we got to start this kid.
Cedric is only a sophomore, so opponents beware. This guy still has some growing to do. Mandy Mitchell, WIS News 10 Sports.